It was a Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. As I was wrapping up the last hour of my day, the phone rang. It was a staff calling from one of the homes I supervised. He said that he was having extreme pain. He said the pain was so bad he could barely stand. I immediately felt concerned and found myself walking to my car. I insisted on driving him to urgent care. After waiting an hour, Jason learned he had kidney stones. He said having kidney stones has to be as painful as giving birth. I couldn't help but smile and think that seemed a little extreme. I drove him home and found myself compelled to ask him to come out the following weekend. After going out of town with friends, we went back to my place. We stayed up late talking. We then began spending more time together after that night. Our relationship moved forward quickly. I became pregnant with our future daughter. Jason said kidney stones are like giving birth, but kidney stones don't change your life like giving birth to a child. Penelope Myola was born, a healthy baby girl, on March 12, 2008 at 2:47. I was changing before then, but I don't ever think there was such a radical moment of time that changed my life. Like life is a balancing act. One of the few times I had a plan for the future, its outcome was very different than what I anticipated. I had a plan to have my children naturally in a safe and familiar setting, in my home with loved ones. Instead, it was the opposite, in a cold, sterile room with many strangers, loud sounds, and shuffling of feet. The most important thing I learned from this experience is that the outcome was more than I could have ever imagined. It was unexpected, unpredictable, and absolutely amazing. I have lived day by day for so much of my life, never really knowing what to expect. As I became older, I felt living in such a fashion was looked down upon. Another thing I realized is that it didn't have to be negative to live in the moment or day by day. That we truly don't know what is going to happen in the future. We can make plans, but there are no guarantees. It seems like people feel more at ease planning things. It gives them a sense of hope and security. To me, living day by day makes me feel secure, but I have also learned to plan for the future for the sake of my family. I want her to know she can dream about the future and live every day enjoying life in the moment and working towards future goals. I have learned to do so. I used to be an artist and I really miss art and creating. I feel as if Penelope is the most beautiful thing I've ever created. It was a collaborative work of art, which I think is the best form of creating. She has also given me much strength and hope to be a better person. She has helped me learn to create myself. My life and ideas about the future have changed drastically. I've learned how to see the world around me as something to be sculpted by the hard work and imagination. I am reminded of how insignificant events in life can bring great significance. Looking back, who knew something as a kidney stone could lead to such change? Jason says having kidney stones is like giving birth. I used to think comparing kidney stones to childbirth was absurd, but now that I realize that events like that can have profound impacts too. I bet Jason's life has changed because of such a small moment in life. I know mine has.